Hello everyone, it's Jessica from Mrs. Stanford's class.blogspot.com here today to show you the newest thing that I have found technology-wise that I'm absolutely obsessed with. When I say that, I mean I just found out about it, so I've been clicking around and I'm so excited to start using this on Monday. I actually found out about this last week from a college friend who is also a teacher that is currently using it in her classroom, and she just made me so excited to use it in mine. Class Dojo is a way to track your behavior management in your classroom, and I'll show you how it works. As you see when you log in, students can log in, parents can log in, and teachers can log in to see how well each student is doing. Obviously, parents and students are only going to see themselves, but the teacher, you can see your entire class. What's also nice about this is you can download the app on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. We are fortunate enough to have 3 iPads in our classroom from DonorsChoose.org. If you're not part of that, please search on my blog about DonorsChoose.org and find tips and tricks on getting free materials donated by amazing donors into your classroom. But I digress. Back to what we're doing. Class Dojo, you download the app. Let's see. Let's start our class. I have my class input in here. For this tutorial, I've only put in my class first names just for safety reasons. So I will show you. Here are my kiddos. It gives them this weird icon. They would think it's cute, I'm sure. But I'm not sure as of yet if there's a way to change those or how that goes. But let's get started. In the morning, supposedly you can take attendance in here. Personally, I already have to take it paper-based for the office and electronically. So this might be a little too much to add attendance. But what it is showing is for attendance, it's going to give them a positive point. And for not being on time or being absent, they're going to get a negative point. Let's see. You can go in and do your class settings. Obviously, if your class is a bigger class, you're going to make these smaller so everybody can fit on the page. If not, I like mine a little bit bigger just because when I'm on the iPad, it's easier just to find them without scrolling through. Or you can hit zoom automatically to fit the screen. Let's see. You can, once you're in a student, you see that for positive points, if they're in a team setting and they show you that they are positively working in that group, you can click teamwork. Maybe if you see somebody helping others throughout the day, you can give them a point for that. Participation, whenever you call on a child and they're, actively participating in a lesson. Hard work, on task, and persistence. You guys are all smart enough to know what each one of those are. But every time I click on those, say Aiden helped a friend on the playground, I would click that. It thanks him for helping others and gives him a positive point. Say Joshua participates in group, I can easily give him a point. I am still going to use this in addition to my clip chart. I see this as a way to kind of make it more of a game, so every time that they move up, I'm going to give them a point for whatever they moved up for. Every time that they move down, I'll give them a negative for moving down for whatever it was. Let's say Danny was on task. Nathaniel was showing hard work during his journal in the morning. And then let's say Amy. Unfortunately, Amy wasn't doing the right thing and she was disrespecting her friends. So she gets a negative point. This is a visual way to show it on your smart board. A lot of the teachers that I've spoke to are using it that way. And then at the end of the day, I can end the class, and it's going to give me my percentages. It's going to show overall how my class, the award breakdowns. It's going to show me whether, it was a positive class, a negative class. And then at the end of the day, I can also email all report cards. So I can have their parent email in here, and it's going to tell the parent, all the positives and negatives that their children have received for the day. Obviously, this will work not only for elementary classes, but for high school classes because you can start it and end it at any time during the day. As it says, email addresses will save once they're entered. Please only provide one email address per student. I hope in the future that changes because I do have a lot of boys and girls that either both parents are really into their education and what's going on, and both would like to be aware of it. Or I have a lot of parents that do not live in the same, or students that do not live in the same household with mom and dad, and mom would like to be aware just as much as dad is. Emails will only send for students who have points. So obviously, if I didn't say Alana did anything all day, she's not going to get anything emailed to her mom or dad. You also can backtrack, and you can go for a week, I guess, and do it as a week scope. And then that way, it'll email that whole thing. And maybe sometimes you don't want to do it every day. Maybe you want to do it when your progress reports go home every week or every other week, however you do it. And then what's nice is they always keep you updated with new features. And then you can actually give a little feedback and let them know how you feel about what's going on. I'm sure there's a lot of things I didn't cover. As I said, I haven't even used this in my classroom yet. Oh, and look at this, something I just stumbled upon. It's going to show you, this is the class I was playing on in the demo class. This is actually going to show you bit by bit what every child did at what time. So the nice thing is, if you have a cell phone or a smartphone, or an iPod or an iPad, if you do it actually when the child does it, this is a great running record to show to your administration or maybe your IIT team, or once again the parent, to show them the trends throughout the day of what their children are doing. So if you have any questions, feel free to send them to me, but as of right now, I suggest you just go to their homepage, which is classdojo.com. Click on sign up and simply sign in and start clicking around. They have a great tutorial at the beginning to kind of get you started, but as you know, with every technology, clicking around, well, at least for me, is a helpful way to learn what I will use it for in my classroom. But as I said, if you have any questions, send them to me at Jessica.Stanford@me.com, and I will check it out for you. Or if I can't, I'm sure that we can find someone that would know an answer to your question. Like always, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.